Pain is a totally normal process for the body. It acts as a protective mechanism for the body and in a way to assist in healing. However, it's oftentimes hard to understand exactly how pain works or why it might be happening to you. This is because of the many different forms pain comes in. Sometimes, severe pain can be felt by a person from a small prick on the finger, even without any blood. And other times, pain isn't felt at all until a bruise appears and you remember you accidentally kicked a chair as you walked by. These differing types and severity of pain can oftentimes cause confusion as to what pain really is. To get even more complicated, pain may also be much worse depending on the situation or environment you're in. For example, if you're at a surprise birthday party and when your friend walks in the room you accidentally slam your hand against the wall when yelling surprise, the pain you feel might not be as bad as when you're angrily trying to complete a homework problem you just can't figure out and you slam your hand into your desk in anger. When in pleasant situations or doing something you enjoy, pain oftentimes isn't perceived as bad as it is in a non-enjoyable situation. While these scenarios may make pain seem confusing, anyone can truly understand what pain is. To start, let me explain how pain physiologically works in the body. The pain stimulus is just like any sensation or feeling your body perceives. When something painful occurs in the body, the stimulus you receive isn't a painful one immediately. First, when this process happens very fast, and the stimulus is sent from the site through the nerves and to the spinal cord. Once here, the spinal cord relays the information up to the brain, where the brain eventually processes what's happening. This processing by the brain takes information about similar sensations previously felt, stored memories that span back years and years, and even genetic input from generations before of what pain should be. After the brain determines that the stimulus is in fact painful, it sends a signal back to the site to tell the body that pain is occurring so that the appropriate reaction can be performed, such as pulling your hand off a hot burner on the stove you accidentally touched. As you can see, oftentimes pain is a good thing, even though it doesn't feel so good. Pain has evolved over thousands of years to be one of the most sophisticated alarm systems out there. Most times, the brain detects and responds pain without even reaching our consciousness until the sensation is felt. This system primarily acts to protect the body from danger. It gives information about what the danger is, how bad it is, and where in the body the danger may be. In order to be this sophisticated, there must be many sites throughout the body that can sense pain. These pain sensors are in fact everywhere, and different ones respond to different stimuli. Ultimately, though, the purpose of this pain is to protect the body from worsening the potential damage in order for the healing power of the body to kick in. Oftentimes, however, the brain may begin to perceive pain when or how it shouldn't. Let's take the alarm system for example. Say one night someone breaks into your house. They break the lock on the door and the alarm goes off. The police come and arrest the burglar, and the alarm is reset. However, after this event happens, the alarm becomes much too active than it was before. Now, sometimes, as soon as you touch the doorknob, the alarm goes off, without the door ever even being opened. This increased sensitivity can also be an event that happens in the body with pain. When a painful stimulus is felt due to an injury, for example, the brain may continue to send signals of pain, even as the tissue is being healed. Once the hit tissue is completely healed and there's no damage, the brain can still get confused and send signals of pain as it did before the injury. This doesn't mean pain is all in the head though, because the sensations of pain you may be feeling are completely real. The nervous system which sends the pain signals and the body at the tissue level are simply just not on the same page. Once this process has occurred, there are still ways to remedy it. Working with your physician and physical therapist, there are treatment interventions and methods that can be used to help alleviate this pain. First, realizing that pain does not always equal tissue damage can allow you to slowly retrain your brain to understand that while the pain you feel is real, it may not mean that something is wrong physiologically in the body. Starting to have some self-talk on this subject is one easy step to begin to retrain the brain. Also, by tapping into your body and learning to limit or threshold when the pain begins, you can start to push this threshold slightly each time you move or exercise. By gradually increasing the amount you move each time, you may begin to learn that more movement is acceptable and will gradually become less painful. Finally, there are other techniques that can be implemented such as visualization and mirror training, which trick your brain into thinking that the painful part of your body is moving when in fact it is not. This over time will also retrain the brain to understand that these movements aren't harmful at all. These are just a few examples of treatment techniques that can be used, and make sure you have open communication with your physician and physical therapist and other healthcare providers who can assist you during your journey to pain-free movement. Don't be afraid to take control of your pain. We're here to help.